Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Not Talk About the Husband, even though I'm sitting right here.
Okay, I like this pop culture question thing, so we're going to continue it.
Oh, the one we did last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to continue it because I have some more Labubu information.
Oh, new Labubu information.
Yes.
Now, do we need to go back and explain what a Labubu is?
Would you like to?
I didn't know what a Labubu was.
Would you like
maybe
to
there
explain
are people who don't know what a Labubu is.
what it is?
What? Well, I will do. You explained to me last time that a Labubu is a little furry animal about that big. And what I found out since then is that they actually were introduced in 2015, which is 10 years ago. So it took 10 years for these little creatures, these little things, to become the hottest thing in the world. And you explained to me the last time that there's some kind of pyramid of what's hot in the world, and the Labubus are even hotter than Hermes and Cartier and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The hottest thing in the world.
Yeah.
This little thing that costs $40.
We think.
Which
we're not sure
probably
how
costs
much.
$1 to make.
Yeah.
So it's got a huge markup,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a gigantically popular little useless item.
Well,
Am I wrong?
Well, I don't have one yet.
What does it do?
Nothing.
It does nothing.
No,
It's
but
useless.
you can buy clothes for it. You can dress it. So it's kind of like a Barbie for grown-ups.
So they're all the same. They all look the same.
They all kind of no.
You can buy clothes for
They
them.
look different.
How can you buy clothes from one to another when one has legs and one doesn't?
No, they all have the same body, but I think their faces change.
Oh, so
some
they're
of
the
them are
same body.
crybabies.
Oh,
And things
so
like
they
that.
have a little water thing in them. You can squeeze them and tears come out.
That I've not gotten that far. I'm still learning. I'm still
Okay.
Labubu learning.
Okay.
But
What's the latest Labubu news?
Well, I asked my friend Isaac, who is the one that kind of has been educating me on what these things are and who really probably has the biggest addiction of anybody in the Labubu world that I know. So I just texted Jeffrey, his husband, and Isaac, and I said, we're just curious. We're talking about Labubus on the podcast. How many Labubus does Isaac have right now?
Drum roll.
50 plus.
50 plus. Where do you put them?
And just opened 3 more, Jeffrey says. I have outfits for all of them, he says. He has 2 secret ones and needs 1 more. You can get secret ones. I don't know what it means, but he has 50 of them.
Okay, what kind of
Outfits for all of them.
Who's designing the outfits? A major designer's
Well,
designing
he's
the
got
outfits?
little Prada outfits for one. He's got like a Prada bucket hat.
So Prada makes little Labubu clothes? All these big designers are starting to make clothes for these little creatures?
That's what I'm told.
You got to be kidding me.
I'm not.
So are they doing Labubu couture?
Labubu couture.
Okay, all right.
And Isaac is in the forefront of the Labubu couture. He said he has clothes for all of them. So that means he has dressed 50 Labubus.
So
50.
So Prada is making some clothes for Labubu. Is Balenciaga making clothes for Boo? Is Chanel making clothes for
I mean, I know
Boo?
Prada is.
I am now like thoroughly educated on the
Yeah.
Labubu situation.
Yeah.
But what is there new Labubu news?
That was it.
Really?
That
Okay.
was so now we can move along.
Okay.
Now we can move along.
We can move
Yeah.
past Labubu?
Yeah. We can go to
Thank
more
God.
pop culture-y things.
Okay. Well, I'm out of the loop on pop culture.
Well, we're
so
gonna
educate me.
We're going to educate you. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so we got a bunch of questions from your audience on
Good.
pop culture topics.
Right.
So how about this one?
Okay.
What are your thoughts on celebs rage baiting for clicks?
What's rage baiting?
Okay.
I don't even know what rage baiting
I
is.
have the definition here.
What is rage baiting?
Okay, rage baiting is a manipulative online tactic where content creators intentionally provoke anger or outrage in their audience to increase engagement and views.
What?
This can involve posting inflammatory statements, sharing controversial opinions, or creating content designed to trigger strong reactions.
See, I do that without
But
trying to do it.
This is all a product of the internet and social media. And people finally realized that,
That
you
you
know, this
get
whole
more-
idea of
yeah.
followers
Yeah.
and, popularity online. At first it was like if you did something real, if you created some content that was like really cool, yeah, you got followers and you
Mhm.
got interested and then people began to realize that, you could get a lot more followers by just all saying something nasty.
Yep.
You don't have to say anything. You have to create anything real. All you got to do is like challenge reality and say something stupid.
So what do you
You're
think
getting-
about it?
I think it's horrible.
I do too.
I think it's going to destroy civilization. I think human civilization is at risk of being destroyed by this.
Really?
Yes, I do. I do. I think it's with it. This is going to get out of control to the point where, up until now, human beings have had outlets for their expression, and those outlets have been fairly static.
Like what?
Well, painting, writing a book, writing a song, making a movie, creating a TV show. All those things that we used to, how our way of expression took time, effort, and in order for it to be recognized as something worth looking at, it had to be good. It had to be something that had some kind of resonance in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
It had to reflect our human condition in a way that was somehow positive, that gave us a boost in some way. And then people discovered that actually you can get more attention by being crass, by being, relatively stupid, inane, crazy. The crazier, the better. And so that has become the thing. And now we've got this way to communicate that is instantaneous and global.
Yeah, global.
And it's instantaneous and global.
Yeah.
So the reach is global. It's
real dangerous.
And I honestly feel
it's
that
really
it is
dangerous. I agree.
It is so dangerous that it could actually be the thing that takes down human civilization.
Jeez, Harry, that's a big, big, big statement.
Well, look where we are.
I know.
Look where we're headed. Look what's happening in the world.
I know.
Is this happening just because we've evolved to this place, or has technology helped it to evolve to this place?
Technology has helped it to evolve.
Okay, so there you go. That's my answer to that.
Yeah, it's, for me, I had an experience with it that I didn't mean to do it. Like I didn't rage bait. I just raged. Like when I was on Housewives, I had moments where I just did it because I felt that, but I would never, I was horrified at myself for doing it. So I can't imagine doing it on purpose.
Do you remember any specifics of any specific things that you did?
Well,
that,
yeah.
Yeah.
I just would
Such
say,
as?
well, I would say how I feel about
People.
Bravo or people or people I'm
Okay,
working
so
with
you
on
were
my show.
You were reacting to something that you felt.
Yeah.
Rather than creating something out of whole cloth that you were just creating in order to get people to look at you.
Yes. This was not that. This was just to react and get it.
So you were reacting.
Out.
You weren't just creating a train wreck for train wreck's sake.
So I can't imagine. I was just a train wreck, period. But I wasn't creating the train wreck for train wreck's sake. So I can't imagine doing it on purpose.
But that's what everybody's doing.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I can't imagine it because it was horrifying.
The whole world has gone down that particular
I
rabbit
know,
hole.
but I don't understand it because it feels so bad. It feels bad.
Well, that's why the whole world is feeling bad right now. That's why Booboos are so popular right now, because they're innocuous.
I know, and they make you kind of feel good.
They make you feel a little bit good, so
Yeah.
they're popular. But meanwhile, there's all this sludge out, this sewer sludge that's
horrible.
being spread all around the world.
And you cannot feel good. I felt so terrible when I was in that place reacting and having that happen. But imagine doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
You must really fucking feel bad.
Well, the world's in pretty weird shape right now, and people are capitalizing on this negativity, and they're finding there's a revenue stream to be had through the negativity. And as soon as you find that out, and people begin to exploit
the money.
that
It's true.
negative revenue
You're
stream.
getting money from it.
Yeah. I mean, people are making tremendous amounts of money by being completely and utterly negative and just yucky.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good for the planet. It's not good for our psyches. It's not good for our souls.
So that's why we're creating a half-hour comedy show. We haven't told anybody really about it. We are creating a half-hour comedy show. Because people need comedy.
We
right?
need joy. We need some kind of
in the
form of an outlet of good instead of an outlet of negativity and shame and badness. That's why I like my dance videos so much.
And that's why people love them. People love those things
They're
because
stupid,
it's a moment.
but
It's a moment to look away from the train wreck.
I know.
Because basically, if you look outside, it's a train wreck going on out there.
So we're not for this. We don't really like this rage bait. I don't like this idea. And I hope that it burns itself out because I don't think it's good for the people doing it. And I don't think it's good for the people watching it.
So it's a bigger danger than I think people realize.
I agree. Because it's like you go down the rabbit hole and then how do you get out?
So we chose Function because it's the only health platform that gives you access to the kind of data that most people never see, and the insights to actually take action. Inside Function, you can test over 160 biomarkers, from heart and hormones to toxins, inflammation, and stress. And you can also access multi-region MRI and CT scans, all tracked in one secure place over time. It's an enhanced view of what's happening inside your body. That's why top health leaders like Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, and Dr. Jeremy London are all behind Function Health. Lab visits are fast and convenient at over 2,000 locations across the U.S. I mean, $499 a year. That's $1.37 per day for cutting-edge health insights. And all results are tracked over time in one secure place, so you see how your health evolves. Insights come from top doctors based on your unique results. I mean, this could cost over $10,000 if you did it on your own. And there are no perverse incentives. Function doesn't push supplements or pharmaceuticals. It's just powerful, unbiased health data designed to help you own your own health. And I tried it out. It's amazing. Learn more and join using our link. The first 1,000 people get a $100 credit towards their membership. Visit www.functionhealth.com/Rinna or use gift code Rinna100 at sign up to own your health. You know, since you had your castle experience, you haven't been on TikTok at all,
I have not.
right? Like not at
No,
all.
Not once.
Okay.
Not once.
So, and what does that feel like now going on TikTok?
Fine.
And what did it feel like before when you were on TikTok? Was it like, oh, I'm on TikTok and I can spend hours just drifting through this like place that they're setting up for me? Because that's what they're doing. The algorithm is setting up for you your experience, which you're going to enjoy because it knows what you like to look at.
It just was a distraction that it's like an addiction that happens that, you know, you just do it.
It's like golf. Okay, I've always said that golf could be, if you could look at it as if there was some foreign adversary that wanted to like take down America's specialness in terms of its technological hegemony, the ability for us to create new stuff and, you know, fill the world with the kind of stuff that the United States has filled it with for the last 60 or 70 years, which means the great technological know-how, great movies, great books, or whatever we do in the United States that makes us great. If you were an adversary and you wanted to slow us down, you would create something for humans to do that would distract them from the one thing that they love, that was creative, and that would be golf. I mean, golf takes up so much time, and all these smart people are out on the golf course. I mean, I'm just saying, you know,
Maybe.
and TikTok is kind of
But
the same
TikTok
thing.
is definitely.
TikTok is a waste of time.
Well,
So
listen,
if you were an adversary and you wanted to waste Americans' time, you would create this thing. Yeah, and by the way, TikTok is unavailable in China, just so you know.
it's inaccessible to mainland China. I know that.
Right.
And it's filled with conspiracies and things that you see and you don't know are true. And now with AI, it's too much. Like you don't know what's real and what's not real. And I think it's fucking everybody up.
Well, and yet it's one of the most popular things in the world, TikTok.
And listen, I think that people that have been able to, you know, grow their businesses and help support their families, I'm all for that. I think that's wonderful. But I have not ever been happier than not sitting there on my phone scrolling. I'm fine with it. Fine with it. Not going to go back. Probably for a while.
But
I'm just not going to do
you might
it.
go back.
I don't know. I can never say never. I mean, you know, I have somebody going there when I have to post for like business stuff because now when you do a job, they want TikTok as part of your job. They do.
I know that, and that, you know,
They want TikTok.
I don't have TikTok. I don't have followers, and so I'm one of these people on the outside. You
I
know,
know you are.
They hire you for an actor. They hire you not for your talent anymore, but for
Your
how many
numbers.
followers you have.
They hire you
know,
for your numbers. That's
for your
just the game.
numbers. I know.
So-
okay, so I'm not going to be working much.
Oh,
'cause
you
I
are
don't-
working just fine. You know, Harry's one of the only people that does not have social media and does not go on it and does not look. And he's one of the happiest people when
Well,
it comes to that.
When it comes to that, yeah.
Not
sure.
everything else, but when it comes to that, he's really happy and blissful and naive because he has no idea. And we're all slave to it because, you know, for me and for the girls, it's very much part of our business. You know, like I just launched the Bumble and Bumble campaign today. It's all social media.
Yeah.
Period.
And my sauce
Period.
business, Harry's famous sauce. I mean, we rely on TikTok and social media and all that. I mean, I don't do it. But the company, the Open Food Company, does it. I refuse. I'm sorry.
You should stick to that, Harry, because
Yeah.
you are free, and we are all slaves. So be free.
I mean,
be free, Harry. Be free.
Well, I have always chosen
free.
the freedom aisle. Whether
You're
it was signing
lucky.
a contract for this or that,
Yep.
I have to be free.
Well,
I have to be able to
enjoy
manage my time the way I want to.
Well, guess what? You're the only one I know on the planet that has that. So
Well,
enjoy it.
Okay, I'm going to enjoy that.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
We'll fill you in when we need to. All right, what's next?
Okay, Lisa, here's a question for you.
Okay.
I need to hear your top 5 Drag Race girls.
Oh shit. Well, that's pressure.
Do you have a top 5 drag race girl?
I gotta.
So?
I mean, I love Bob the Drag Queen.
This is the Bob the Drag who was on Traders.
Yes.
Okay.
I love Monet Exchange. I love Jimbo. I love Sasha Colby. Love Jinx Monsoon. I love Angeria Paris Van Michaels too. It's too hard to name 5, really, but I love Drag Race so much that I watch it for pure joy. And I've also learned a lot in how to do makeup. I learned from those queens how to do makeup. They know how to contour and beat the death out of your face. It's really good.
Beat the death out of your
Just
face.
beat your face to death.
Okay. I remember we
Means a
talked about
really
this on
good,
one podcast.
Yeah, really
Beating
good.
your face to death.
You want to beat your face down, so you got really good makeup.
Okay. I'm so happy I know about that.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, next.
Okay, next question. Why is Hollywood so obsessed with making reboots and remakes? What are your thoughts?
Money.
Cash.
It's just cash. It's like, no, I mean, they're so afraid of making something that doesn't work. I mean, you've got the studios, which are now owned by conglomerates,
Apple
and they have bottom
Amazon.
lines. They've got
Yep.
boards of directors, and they've got
There you go.
shareholders.
Money.
And those shareholders want to see money, 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 and they don't want to take any risks. And they say, well, that movie made this much money when it first came out. We can make at least maybe that much on the second one. So yeah,
There you go.
they're because of fear. That's why it's fear. They're afraid to do something that won't make money. Anything novel, anything new that doesn't have like some kind of provenance, something that was successful before, is too big of a risk for Hollywood to take.
Yeah,
these
but
days.
then they slip through,
Every
and
once
you
in a
get those
while.
great movies that become Oscar winners and little movies, so
I
they
know.
still have
But
those.
most of the time, they're trying to just make something that they think worked before. So yeah, that's why.
Yep.
Yeah. But my movie is going to be different. The Jewel of Minos. It's a brand new way to make people happy in the theaters.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, just something that I've been working on for a long time.
For like how many years?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to say exactly how many, but I can say that I did have a stage reading of this movie several weeks ago, and the ovation was so long at the end that I had to stand up and stop it.
Are you kidding?
I'm not
You
kidding.
didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
I wasn't here, otherwise I would have been there.
Yeah, well, it was really special. It was great. So yeah, it's coming up, everybody.
You
Big.
never know. We said this the other day. You know how you like think one thing's going to be the thing, or like if I do this, this could be the thing, or if I do that, this could be the thing that really hits. It's usually the thing that you would never expect. I think that usually hits in one's
You never know,
career.
right?
I think so.
We're creative, so we can't stop. We just keep
Yeah.
creating stuff, whether it's movies
Yeah.
or books or songs
Or lip gloss or
whatever-
sauce or
whatever it is. We just
wine.
keep creating. I know. We can't help it.
QVC. We just keep cranking it out.
Yeah. Well, in this day and age, you got to diversify. Well, anyway, so we used
Anyway.
to be able to make a living as an actor.
Yeah.
But I was looking at the inflation charts. Okay, so what I was being paid on LA
Is there
Law.
an inflation chart?
Yeah, sure. You can see how much a dollar
Oh.
a dollar would be worth today
Okay.
that was worth in another year.
Okay.
So in 1986, I was paid X number of dollars to do LA Law.
Yeah.
Right.
Per
now,
episode.
Okay. Now I'm doing a new show
Yep.
on AMC, and I'm paying
Mayfair Witches.
I'm paying X number of dollars for that, but it's
You're
it's
not paying
actually,
for it; they're paying you.
It's 5 times more than I was being paid in 1986 when I did LA Law, but it's less money
Because of inflation.
because of inflation. It's less money by value than it was then. So I'm being paid less 40 years later in a show for AMC than I was being paid in 1986.
Well,
because
there's
of inflation.
something wrong with that.
Well, it just means you can't make a living as an actor anymore. So yeah.
Anyway, we're not gonna play our little violins because we are very blessed and very grateful
No, it's just
for having our careers.
It is just
this
the
long.
reality of inflation
It's
is pretty
true.
amazing.
I don't like to look at that, and I don't want to really know actually. So
Yeah.
I'll let you handle that. I'll stay oblivious to that. You can stay oblivious to social media. I don't want to know that stuff. I want to think that I'm more valuable than I am.
Yeah. Okay. So that means you spend more money than you actually have.
Well, that's always going to be the truth, I think, for me.
Okay.
I just think
Yipes.
that's always
Help,
going to be the
everybody, help.
case. Till I
Buy my sauce.
hit the jackpot somewhere. It's in my DNA. My mother taught me how to shop. It was the sport in our family.
That's right. You've told me that it was a sport.
I'm telling
Shopping.
you, the joy that we got would, like, say we'd leave Medford, Oregon, and we'd go visit my grandmother in San Francisco. She lived in Albany,
The big city.
the big city. We would go the next day to shop. My whole life was built around the joy of shopping. I swear to God, that's what we did as a family, as a sport. Now, I didn't know it at the time. I just was like, cool, this is what we do. Like, my mom and I would go to iMagnin and go to Union Square and shop around, and my dad would like try to find a Kmart and go bargain hunting.
That's me. Okay.
Okay?
It's me trying to find a bargain.
And then
Okay.
we'd go have lunch. We'd split up. My mom and I might go have lunch, and then my dad would meet us back up like 3 hours later. We did that my whole entire childhood.
And what would you do with all the stuff?
Well, we didn't really ever buy that much. It was like about hunting and looking because we weren't super wealthy. We were middle class. My mother always bought something and returned it the next day. That
Okay.
was the sport.
She did that till the day she died, by the way.
She did that till the day
She wasn't
died.
supposed to drive. She lived in that home in Medford, Oregon, and she wasn't supposed to drive, but she kept her car in the
She
basement.
snuck
I
out.
remember, and she would sneak out, even during the pandemic.
Well, that's
they
when she
weren't-
wasn't supposed to
She
leave.
wasn't supposed to even leave the building. She would sneak down in the middle of the night and get in her car and drive out, and then she would somehow make it to Macy's the next day.
Go to
and-
Macy's, she'd buy something, and then inevitably take it back the
I
next
know.
day. I think it was the way she was social because she would get to know the salespeople and she'd get to go out. It was her joy. My mother loved to shop more than even I do.
And well, I've been to a few stores where the storekeeper said, "Oh, hi, Lisa, welcome back." So I know that you've done the same thing.
Of course, I was taught by the greatest shopper of all time. And my mom, remember, I've told you this, I haven't told them this. My mom would never buy anything unless my dad okayed it. So she would have to, like let's say we went shopping, and remember, he went his own way to go get something.
He would like to look at galleries, at
And
art
that's
galleries
true.
and paintings and stuff like that,
And
but he would
Kmart
also try to find
bargain hunt.
Bargain, yeah.
So then 3 hours later, we'd meet, and she would have found, like, let's say, a jacket. So we would have to go show him the jacket. If he didn't like it, she wouldn't buy it.
How often would he say, "I don't like that"?
I'm going to say 50-50.
Really? So he had a voice.
And
Oh.
I'll never forget sitting there going, I will never, ever in my life let a man tell me whether I can buy something or not. I won't ever do it. I mean, it was such a,
Yeah, you've kept to that one.
it's
Absolutely.
a very strong reaction I have because
Yeah.
I watched my mom never, ever say, you know what, I'm just going to get this because I love it. I mean, you can see I get
However,
a physical
but wait,
reaction.
But wait, when you up and now stylists are bringing you clothes now. But before
I
the
always ask you
the stores, you
things.
always ask me
I
before
do,
you.
but I would never listen to you if you said
Yes, you did.
no. I do. I know it's
No,
true.
of course you did.
Yeah.
There were times when you'd have a choice between three. It was
Oh,
only,
yes.
It was only when you were getting like the big dresses, like we were going out and like we were going out and we were going to be on a red carpet. So when you say, hey, "Does this one
Yeah.
work? Does this?" And you always listen to me.
Yeah. But you
always
can
did.
see where my reaction comes when I go shopping, I do not need to ask anybody, should I get this or not?
You've never been shopping with me. We've never been shopping together,
Well,
as far as I know.
I would not put you through that torture, really.
Well,
I've
you
been
wouldn't-
shopping with you for your stuff, but I would never.
You've never invited me to go along shopping for your stuff, ever.
Well, it's because of my PTSD from growing up, I think.
Okay. And also, I would be sitting there watching you
You'd be
spending money,
bored.
and I'd go,
You would hate that. It would be
Yeah.
horrible for our marriage. So anyway, you got some of my history of shopping's a sport, and that's where we got joy, going shopping. So that's where that goes back to.
uh-huh. So I've been getting into cereal lately. I've been eating all kinds of cereals, granolas and whatever, but I found this Magic Spoon has this extraordinary new line of cereals that are really, really tasty and really crunchy and good. Magic Spoon makes high-protein, zero-sugar cereal and treats reinvented from your childhood. Oh, the nostalgia. Every serving of Magic Spoon high-protein cereal has 13 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of net carbs. And they come in nostalgic flavors like fruity, cocoa, and frosted. I mean, come on. You got to remember this from when you were a kid, eating the cereal in the morning. Those fruity and cocoa and frosted cereals, amazing. But now you get to eat from the Magic Spoon collection of amazing cereals with no added sugar. I mean, this cereal is really crispy and crunchy. And Magic Spoon treats, how about those? I mean, they're crispy, crunchy, airy, and a really easy way to get 12 grams of protein on the go. I mean, this stuff is amazing. You really got to check it out. They come in mouthwatering flavors like marshmallow, chocolate, peanut butter, and dark chocolate. And both are great on the go, pre or post-workout. Or, hey, as a midnight snack. Get $5 off your next order at magicspoon.com/husband. That's me, husband. Or look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or in your nearest grocery store. That's magicspoon.com/husband for $5 off.
This show is sponsored by Liquid IV. Okay, so hydration. We always want to be hydrated. I don't think we ever drink enough water. I don't. And especially in the summer months where, it's hot, you're out, you're running around, you're in the water, you're playing, all those things. So what I love about Liquid IV is it's so easy. You just tear it, pour it, and enjoy it. And you get extra hydration because truly, I can never drink enough water. They've just launched an exhilarating new flavor, Arctic Raspberry. I take these packets with me everywhere. I just keep them in my purse, and I love the raspberry. Just one stick and 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. Powered by LIV Hydroscience, an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients that turn ordinary water into extraordinary hydration. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, 8 essential vitamins and nutrients, always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Squeeze the most of your summer with Liquid IV. Just tear, pour, and live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code Rinna at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code Rinna at liquidiv.com.
I think next, let's move on to sort of a new topic, which is we had people submit their hot takes and unpopular opinions.
Great, I love that.
So I'm going to read some of them, and you guys can react. Let me know, do you agree? Do you disagree?
I love this.
Okay, first one. I'm so over Prince Harry and Meghan. Like, over.
I don't have any feelings about them other than they don't bother me. What about you?
I don't think about them. I've thought about them a little bit because they used to live not far from us.
That's
Remember?
correct. When they first came to
when they
town.
first came to
Yeah.
town, they rented a house adjacent to
Right.
our property, and they lived there for some time. And I'll never forget
It's during
the day.
COVID.
It was during COVID, and there was one day, all of a sudden, there were all these helicopters in the sky near our house, and I'm going, why are those
Yeah.
helicopters hovering over that house? And it was because they had been found out.
Yeah, that was
They'd been
before.
discovered.
That's right.
So I thought
Tyler
about
Perry let them stay at that house. It was his house.
at his house.
Yes.
Up in the
Yep.
that's that
Yep.
property. Yeah, where
Yep. Don't say where it is, but yeah.
but owned by
Tyler Perry, and he let them come and stay in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then also she had a cooking show, and since
Oh,
I have a
yeah,
cooking
yeah,
show,
yeah.
people were sending me comments about her cooking show, which apparently didn't go over too well.
I'm
I
not sure
guess
why people are so mad about her, to be honest. They're mad about her.
I never saw Suits, so I'm not. I don't know much about her, other than the fact that she's now married to Harry, and she was on this show Suits, which was a law show, right? I mean,
She
somehow
was
I
on
know.
for like a while
Yeah.
too. She's an actor. I don't know. I personally don't follow that much, and I don't quite understand. I guess more than anything is why she gets under people's skin so much, because she does.
Well, I'll tell you, if I think about Harry and Meghan, I have a sensation of empathy or sympathy toward them. The first thing that comes up is,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm sorry that they're going through this,
Me
or
too.
that this is happening to them." And where that comes from, I don't really know. But
Yeah.
that's the first sensation I get is, "Oh, it's too bad that they're having to go through that, whatever
Yeah,
they're
because
going
it must
through."
really suck.
Yeah.
Like they get a lot of shit thrown at them for. I'm just not sure quite why. I mean, I know, when the king abdicated,
You're talking about
way back.
the abdication. Okay, of
Yes,
course, yeah,
that was a huge scandalous moment.
right. So it was.
They were basically they had to go live in the Bahamas for a while. I remember, like they were like shunned. This reminds me of that because Harry didn't want to,
Well, he was, he was
participate anymore.
far down in the line in the chain. That's why he wrote the book called
Spare,
Spare.
yeah.
Because he's the spare, the spare
I don't know.
king.
I just I wouldn't.
I read his book.
You did.
Yeah.
And?
It was interesting. I mean, I listened to it. It was interesting to listen to him speak about his life. Yeah. Uh, but there's nothing there that there's no take home from
But
any
I
of that.
don't really understand the hate machine towards them. I will say that I don't quite understand
That's why
that.
I feel sympathy toward them. And that's the only sensation I have is a little sympathy.
Yeah,
So
I don't quite
I hope
understand
you
it.
guys are okay.
I hope so too. Well, I think they're happy in their life in Santa Barbara. I think, as long as they're happy, that's all that matters with their kids. Be happy.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
wish them all the best.
Me too.
Okay, next hot take. I did not like season 1 and season 2 of The White Lotus, but I loved season 3.
Oh, well, I disagree because I love every season of The White Lotus, period. I love season 1, I love season 2, and I love
How
season
could you
3.
not like season 1 and season 2? Season 3 was
Right.
fine, but it was, season 1 was amazing.
They're
Season
all
2,
so
yeah.
brilliant and different.
Mm-hmm.
I do not agree with that and never will. So,
Do you have
Oh.
a favorite season of the 3?
well, you work with
I work with
Alexandra now.
so I of course like season 1 because Alexandra is
I liked them
my
all.
daughter.
I like them all in their own way, like my own children. Like one's like Amelia, one's like Delilah. I just love every single piece of dialogue that comes out of their mouths that Mike
How
White
do you
writes
really
and
feel about it?
directs, and I freaking die for that show.
Really? Okay. So she dies for White Lotus. All right.
Die for it.
Okay.
Die for every season of it. Think it's fucking brilliant. Think the music is amazing. I've danced to 2 of the songs. I haven't danced to the new one yet. So maybe I need to. I just think they're
You'll have to find me
brilliant.
doing something somewhere.
We haven't done that in a while. I thought of that today. I had this weird dream last night that I told you somebody took my purse and I was so distraught because, you have to get all your, credit cards and your license. But I was so mad because I had this wallet that I bought in Hong Kong that I really love. And I have this little mini tiny Louis Vuitton bag that I got in Hong Kong that I love. And I was heartsick in my dream that I had this purse stolen and couldn't find my wallet and my freaking Louis Vuitton bag.
Oh, I'm
That was my
sorry
dream.
about that. But that little tiny Louis Vuitton bag
My pill bag.
is air tagged.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
This one is not.
Oh, the Louis Vuitton bag.
Okay, this is what I lost in my dream.
Oh,
This little tiny,
Oh,
this is
that
where my
one.
pills are.
oh, you
okay.
got another small bag. It's okay. Yeah,
And
okay.
then this was my wallet that I got in Hong Kong. Okay, wait, this is a good story. We went to Hong Kong for Housewives. Both of these items, I don't remember getting either one because I had taken a Restoril. And woke up and went.
And you went out shopping while you were under the influence?
Yeah, I don't remember buying either one of them, but they are my pride and joy, both of them.
Their pride and joy?
I
Those
love
little
these
things?
Yeah.
Yeah? So,
And I hardly remember it because I was jet lagged and took Restoril and, well, anyway. Don't take them. Please don't steal my bag. I just gave it up. I'm like, now I can't carry it anymore. Now I have to hide it.
yeah? Do you think
Yeah.
someone's going to come up to you on the street and steal the bag? No?
Maybe.
Yeah? No, I think you're okay.
Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't remember.
I went
but
down a path. I don't know what I was saying before that.
We were talking about White Lotus.
Oh,
so,
right.
but
But why did I go to my purse? I don't know.
I don't remember why you went to your purse, but you clearly you would like to be on White
I
Lotus.
would die. Are you kidding me? Please.
Yeah.
I would just go serve coffee or something. I don't know. I just want to be around. I don't know. I don't want to feel desperate and be desperate, though, but I would love to do a show like that. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I would.
But, remember, you go to an island where it's really, really hot somewhere
For
in
like
the world.
8 months.
For 8
I
months
know.
for no money.
It's hard.
Yeah. So,
Well, how do you know it's for no money?
because it's
I know everybody gets paid the
the
same.
It's favored nations, and it's
I
not
hate
enough to live
favored
on.
nations.
Yeah.
Favored
okay.
nations means everyone gets paid the exact same.
And it's not enough to live
It's
on.
never that
so
much,
it's,
but anyway.
maybe they pay for your room service or something in your hotel.
Oh, I'm sure they cover. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
what's next?
Next hot take. The TV show Friends is not worth the hype, and neither is Grey's Anatomy.
I never saw Friends. I've never seen one episode of Friends.
I know Harry's never seen one
Wow.
episode of Friends.
No.
I think Friends does live up to the hype, and I never watched Grey's Anatomy enough to know,
We watched the first season of Grey's Anatomy,
which was great.
and that was years and years and years and years.
And
years
I
ago.
filmed across the studio from them when I filmed Soap Talk,
That's right.
They
at
were
that
there.
studio. Right.
and they've been on for 20 some odd years, so
Yeah.
something's good about it, right?
Well, it has to be good
Yeah.
because it was on for so long. We watched the first season, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know
Then we
why
had
we didn't-
kids.
We had kids.
Then we had kids.
That's right. We had
So
kids.
when you have kids, you miss a chunk of
life.
And
a
TV.
big chunk of life.
and
Yeah.
TV.
And
Yeah.
So but Friends, the girls watched. Our kids have watched, even though it was off the air before they were born.
The
I
kids
think.
watch. You know what the kids watch now? I think this is always interesting to talk about. Like what the are they Gen Zers, Gen Xers, Gen
I think Gen Z.
Z? You know what they watch right now? Delilah and Amelia watch Love Island.
No, but everybody watches Love Island. It's like the biggest thing ever,
Yeah,
right?
I don't. Neither do you. But
Neither one of us watches it, but
Right.
I've reading in the
Yeah.
paper that it's like
number one.
it's like
Big.
it's like it's adventure TV again.
Yeah.
It's like people are like gathering around
And there's
the
a
TV.
U.S. version and a British version.
Right.
So they love it. And then you know what else they're watching? You know what Amelia's watching?
I have no clue.
The OG seasons of Real Housewives of New York City. She's watching the early days.
Back in the day, really, you're kidding?
She can almost quote them. Oh yeah, she loves it.
Like season 1, like 20 years ago. Of
Yeah, like
New York.
all the very like all the beginning. Like she's so in love with Dorinda right now, and I just got to work with Dorinda, and we were in.
So funny.
Delilah was packing to go to Ibiza, and she goes, "Look what I got Amelia for her birthday," and she literally holds up a T-shirt with Ramona's face on it when she's walking down the runway at her fashion show. It's all this iconic stuff. So there's a T-shirt in our house, Ramona, with your face on it, and they were dying over it. They die. And I go, well, if you guys ever want to meet them, I can, Luann, we can go have a drink with her or something and whatever. Anyway, I'm very cool right now because I know them.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so who knew that
Yeah.
the Real Housewives would rear its ugly head again, years and years later?
Well, and these are the OGs. They were
Uh-huh.
good.
When I say ugly, I don't mean ugly.
No.
ugly. I mean it was.
Well, it's a challenging show to do.
challenging.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you can say. It's a challenging show, but the girls are watching it. Well, Amelia especially loves it. Loves it.
Who knew that would happen?
Yeah,
So there
and
you go.
now that I've worked with Dorinda, Dorinda has a place in the Berkshires. Anyway, Dorinda has this place
A castle. It sounds like
that she
a
lives.
Manor?
She has like a big home
Oh.
that she had with her husband. Her husband passed away
Did not know that.
like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, maybe. He was a speechwriter for Bush or Obama or one of them.
Those presidents.
One of them.
Okay.
Don't fact check me is all I can say. Just, you know what? Go along with our podcast, but I don't think it should be fact checked. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, she has this house that they've filmed at it a lot. Everyone that now knows that I have worked with Dorinda says, "Oh, do you think we could ever go there?" Everybody wants to go to Bluestone Manor now that they know that I worked with Dorinda.
Oh, well,
And
maybe we can get an invite.
I mean, my publicist, Jeffrey, was like, "You could get us that for our wedding gift." I'm like, I'm not sure that I can make that happen for you, for your wedding gift. Go to Bluestone Manor, but okay.
You mean for like a weekend or something?
Yeah. And you know what?
Hey, Dorinda, move out for a weekend because Jeffrey...
She'd love to have him. She is a hostess.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she'd love it. Oh, I literally could go anytime I want now. Like, if we want to go, she's the one that said to me, "Lisa, please, would you send me Harry's sauce so I can make lasagna with it?" And I said, absolutely. So the minute...
So she's gotten the sauce.
She's got the sauce.
Okay.
So she's going to make...
We don't have any feedback yet on
No,
that.
because she just got it. She posted that it was on its way.
Uh-huh.
That's the first thing she said to me well, not the first thing, maybe the third thing when I met her, you know, when we were in the castle. And she wanted your sauce. And I said, I will get you his sauce and you can make lasagna. She's a real cook and she loves to entertain. She loves to serve. And so if we wanted to go to Bluestone Manor, we could.
Well, tell her I'll cook.
I love her. You guys would cook away and have the best time.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, here we go. Hey, everybody. Thanks again.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was
Don't
fun.
fact check me, though.
Thanks for coming by. Bye.